Hello and welcome to Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. My name is Christina Elise and today I am going to be making my fried sage and apple stuffing. Vegan, of course. I'm trying to make as many vegan holiday style recipes as I can before the holiday is upon us. So let's just get started. I am going to start by adding a tablespoon or two of olive oil. Yeah, that's probably 1 tablespoon of olive oil to a pan. I'm going to let it get hot. And then I'm going to add some fresh sage to it. I'm not really picky about it. I don't necessarily take the stems off or anything. It's just a lot of stems in there, but they have flavor too, right? So I'm not afraid of the stems. When that gets hot, I'm going to add these and fry them up. I'm using, later on in the recipe, I'll be using this stuff called Bell's Seasoning. It's from New England, I think. It says salt-free on it. It's kind of cool, vintage packaging. The smell of it, that's what Christmas and Thanksgiving smell like to me. My mother sends me this stuff in a care package. It's basically just poultry seasoning. In fact, let's see if it says what the ingredients are on it. It costs $1.29, and it is a blend of rosemary, oregano, sage, ginger, marjoram, thyme, and pepper. It's delicious. I love it. All right, let's see if that's hot. Put a sage leaf in there. It is hot, so I'm just going to dump it all in there and stir it around so it all gets a little bit of oil on it. I'm basically just going to heat it through because it'll burn really fast. And when it's out of here, I'm going to need some paper towels to, drain it on. Might be a little bit low on the olive oil. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more so it's not a dry pan. Drizzle, 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 drizzle. And while that cooks, I'm going to get a paper towel on which to drain them. Paper towel. I love sage. If you don't love sage, you don't have to use this part of it, but it does really give it a, I don't know, earthy, yummy, earthy flavor. All right, it's good enough. I'm going to put it on a paper towel to drain. And when it drains, it'll get sort of crispy. And we can just break it up, and it can go in the stuffing. All right, now I'm going to heat another tablespoon or so of olive oil. And I'm going to add a diced small onion or a couple of shallots and 3 to 5 celery stalks. I'm going to fry that up till they're soft. I'm also going to add a cored apple. I used a small Granny Smith apple. You can use the yellow, I think the one on the recipe on my blog, I said it was yellow delicious. Any apple will do. I had this small Granny Smith one, so I'm dumping that in there too. I left the skin on, but I took the core out. Okay. I need to get a whisk. I'll be right back. Whisk. All right. So now what I have here is, this is 2 cups of unsweetened almond milk. My favorite is this Califia Farms unsweetened. They never seem to have it. When I find it in the supermarket, I buy several of them because it is my favorite of the non-dairy milk. To that, I'm going to add, where'd it go? 4 tablespoons. Here it is. 4 tablespoons of vegan butter. I use Earth Balance in stick form. Going to add a teaspoon of dry sage. And a teaspoon or more of Bell seasoning or poultry seasoning. I love this stuff. It's really everything to me. And I'm going to add the equivalent of 2 eggs. Vegan eggs. I'm using this Energy vegan egg replacer. The cover of the box is so retro. Isn't that crazy? It's so old-fashioned looking. And I don't think you really want to make a quiche. There's a quiche on the cover. I don't think you want to make a quiche out of this, but whatever. Doesn't seem very eggy as far as the way a quiche would need it to be eggy. Although quiches, I used to think quiches were mostly egg, but they're actually mostly heavy cream. Traditional quiches, that is. Alright, this is the equivalent of 2 eggs. I let it sit for a while. It's bleh. Energy egg replacer. I don't even know where I got that. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon though. I'll see if they can. If there is, if I see it on Amazon, I'll put a link in the notes below. In the notes below I also have some resources of where I get some of the stuff that I use here on the channel. The pans I use. This all-clad pan, while it looks pretty beat up on the outside, know that it's 25 years old. And I have burned the bejesus out of that fucker many, many a time. And all it takes is soaking it overnight to restore it to its faculties. So while they are very expensive, they're a big investment. They last, really, your whole life. You're not supposed to put them in the dishwasher. That voids the warranty on them. I have disrespected that. I put them in the dishwasher all the time. I don't feel like babying my pans, and I do not, but anyway, I've had no reason to make any warranty claims on them. They're really great. And to this mishmash over here, I'm just going to add, what? Oh, that's Hayden. You can hear her crying. What you can't see is I'm facing a window in my kitchen. Just outside that window is a huge tree. And on that tree are many squirrels, and they like to tease my dogs. It's direct line. It's right like a television set right in front of her. Like it's close. It's not even 3 feet away. It makes her mental. Hayden, is that squirrel driving you crazy? Is that squirrel making you crazy? Come here. Say hi. Say hi, Hayden. There she is. It's Hayden. What's that, Hayden? Are you playing with squirrels? Huh? You good girl? You a good girl? Yes, you are. She is so snorty. Alright. When these... That was salt and pepper to taste, I think. I added to that milk mishmash. When these things are soft or brown, sort of your call, what you're going to do... Whoops. Is add them to 7 cups of crumbled up bread. This is not quite 7 cups. I didn't have quite 7 cups, but you should use 7 cups, or less than the amount of wet you have going on here. I used it also most of my life, my mother didn't use bread to make stuffing. She used saltine crackers, all crumbled up. So, crackers also work. 7 cups, all crumbled up. Alright. Alright, these are soft. Smells really good. I'm not going to brown them. I'm just going to let them stay soft. I'm just going to put it into this bowl of bread. Doo-doo-doo. And then, same pan. Just going to heat this up. Ew. The butter's all stuck on my whisk. That butter be stuck on my whisk. Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of the stuff that I use here, this little cooking thing that I use, the camera that I use, the mics that I use, everything, a lot of my kitchen stuff is all linked in the text below if you're curious about what I'm using and where I got it. But yeah. All-clad. If you have somebody special to buy a hefty Christmas gift for, a set of all-clad pans and they cook, it's the way to go because it really is. It is an investment and they do last forever. When this is warm, I'm going to just pour this into the stuffing. I might not use all of it. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm going to take this though. I'm going to, pardon me, crumble it up a little bit and just put it into the mix here. Okay, I want to really crumble it up though. I don't want it to be like giant hunks of sage in people's mouth. Oh, look at that. The stems didn't really I should have cooked it longer to get the stems to break up better. Not quite as crispy as it could be. Not the end of the world though. Break it up by hand. You could chop it up with a knife. Okay, I need to wash my hands a little bit. Yeah, I should have fried this a little longer to make it crispier. You don't want to burn it though, be careful. Okay. Oops. This will mix more easily when the hot milk goes in here, because the hot milk will shrink the bread up. Okay. Whatever you do, do not use sweetened non-dairy milk. That will be nasty. You don't want any sugar flavor in your stuffing. Anyway, it's getting hot. When it's hot, I'm going to grease this son of a bitch. I'm going to do it right now. Hold on. Back. I'm just going to use this spray stuff. You could put a little vegan butter in there and mash it around with your fingers if you felt like it. You could just do that. Add some chemicals to your food. I think this is hot. It's steaming a little. I'm just going to pour this in a little bit at a time. Oh boy. Wow, it smells like stuffing. All right, you stop it. Might be more than I needed. Shush you. So I don't know whether you know or not, but almost all the recipes that I have posted on this channel so far, there is a corresponding blog post on my blog, which is Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. And from there is a print and PDF option where you can eliminate all the images. You click it's at the bottom, down at the bottom of each recipe, and it's a whole bunch of choices down there, links to other social media platforms, etc. Anyway, you go there and you click the print and PDF thing. Then at the top you have an option to get rid of the images, and then everything you don't want, you just click it and it goes away. It goes away. The text, stories I'm telling, whatever text that's in the recipe that you don't need for your recipe purposes. Just click it, it goes away, and yeah, and then you can print out the recipe. You can take it as a shopping list, or you can have it just in the kitchen, handy to work from, rather than having to watch this video again. All right, that seems wet enough for me, actually. Pretty mixed. I like a pretty dry stuffing. How much do I have left here? Ah, F it, I'll just use it all. And I'm going to put this in the oven. Because it's so wet, I have this little pan, a little cutie pan has a cover, which is awesome. So I'm going to put it in there. The oven's been preheated to 350. Ooh-wee. And I'm going to bake it at 350. I'm going to bake it. I have my little crib notes. Exactly what I was telling you to do. I've already done it myself. I have a little print out of the recipe here, but I don't know that I have the eyesight to read what it says. But let's see. I'll take a shot at it. It says, put the stuffing in and bake it 350 for 45 minutes. Remove the cover and bake another 20 minutes or until the top is golden. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cover this up with this little lid. You can cover it with foil if you don't have a casserole pan like this that has a lid. And that's it. 45 minutes like this, and then 10 to 20 minutes uncovered so that it gets a nice golden crust on top. And that is it. That is my recipe for fried sage and apple vegan stuffing. I've already posted a 3-ingredient raw cranberry sauce and a vegan gravy. They're both super easy, easier even than this was. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do next, I think I might go buy this crazy vegan turkey, a whole turkey with drumsticks and stuff that they sell at Lassen's here, a health food store here, and it's $50, so I'm taking the bullet for all of you guys. I'm going to make it. Hopefully it's good, and I want to eat $50 worth of this thing, but if not, Joke's on me. And so with that, I bid you adieu. My name is Christine Elise. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And my Twitter handle and my Instagram handle are there. And yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.